change. And like, think about that Mustang. That was a really good example. How much time have I got, Tyler? Oh, cool. That was a really good example of that. And that, talking about perceptions, one of the problems I have, like, so I've got some demo horses here, and I leave Monday, I fly to Australia, and I do a big thing next weekend in Australia. More demo horses. And when I ask for demo horses, the emails I get about demo horses, they all say something similar. I'm about to read you one of the ones. I have a shutdown horse that fights rather than flights. If he's fighting, he's not shut down. So I don't have to call him shut down anymore. Okay, so he fights rather than flights. He kicks out and bites and will try to charge you. Okay, you got that? So we've got a fair idea of his perception of us two-leggeds. When you saddle him, he fights you. And when you ride him, he ignores you. Okay, so I've got to ask you ladies here relationship questions. Okay? I want you to help me out here. Pretend I'm not married. Pretend I'm single. Okay? And I work in an office. There's this girl who works in the office across the street. She's really pretty. And the first time I saw her, I thought, wow, she's beautiful. Anyway, I went up to her and said, wow, you're really, she's walking down the street. And I walked up and said, wow, you're really beautiful. You want to go to dinner? And she walked faster. So I figured she must be some sort of a fitness freak. So I walked faster too, you know. And I said, my name's Warwick. You want to go to dinner? And she walked even faster. Now she's jogging. So I'm jogging with her. I'm like, you want to go to dinner? You want to go to a movie? Not dinner, movie. Okay, you want to go to a movie? And she was jogging faster. So then I reached up and I tried to give her a kiss. And then she kneed me in the crotch. How do I stop her from kneeing me in the crotch? That's what that email is like my horse on the ground, he runs at you and charges you and tries to bite you. And then the next thing, when I saddle him, he fights me. What part of that first part is telling you he's anywhere ready for the saddle? You know, this is like, you know, dear teachers, any teachers here? You're a teacher?
I mean, I'm a trainer. Is that a teacher?
No. I mean, school teacher, sorry. Okay. School teacher, what grade do you teach?
Middle school.
Middle school, so what grades?
6, 7, and 8.
Okay, so I've got a question for you. So my son failed the first grade, the second grade, the third grade, and the fourth grade. Anyway, he's having trouble in the sixth grade. How can you help him? Yeah, no kidding. Okay, but that's like my horse charges at me in the pasture. Anyway, when I'm trying to saddle him, I have this problem, and when I ride him, I have this problem. Does that make sense there? We had a clinic at our place a little while ago, and there was a horse the first day that was, poor thing was on the ground, was just really wound up. Really wound up. And we were having a hard time finding a starting point to even try to get that horse to self-regulate. It wasn't until the second day we actually got that horse to start to self-regulate. And I talked to the owner here yesterday, and they said the horse was completely different. But then I was going to take a pee break or something, and as I went over to the crowd, I said, has anybody got any questions? And they said, yeah, what would you do with that horse? How would you handle that horse under saddle? And I said, was there any part of what that horse was doing that tells you it's ready to be under saddle? You know, because I don't address big problems. I start at the beginning, you know, always I start at the beginning. Like I always pretend the horse has never seen a human before and what do they know, and start from there. But yeah, I remember, how long we got, Tyler? 5 minutes. I was at a horse expo might have been